Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Manticore. It's the tier 10 British light tank. It's located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka, and this one is under the command of Zik022. Alongside him in the Strip 103B is his platoon mate, and he's Zik022. Game on. Well, the Manticore actually didn't have this name. It was originally called the Chimera 1955, but Wargaming's already put a tank into the game called Chimera, so they wanted to avoid confusion, and so they called it the Manticore instead. So there was no tank named the Manticore originally. This one has a 105mm gun capable of 390 alpha, and with standard ammo it will do 248mm of pen. But with this tank, he's only loaded the APCR or HE, and the APCR's got a pen of 268mm. He just got spotted. Oh, you have to be careful with this tank, because there's only two crew: the commander, who also acts as the gunner and loader, and the driver. If you get spotted, you could easily get taken out of the game. Now the standard reload is 13.42 seconds. He's got a reload of 12.94. So it's about a half second that he's managed to knock off the total. Okay, he's trying to get as far forward as he can to give his teammates some targets to shoot at. It does have very good camo qualities, this tank. It's also rather quick as well. Goes 68 kilometers an hour, and he's turned it around so he can make a quick getaway if the enemy gets spotted. And they have been spotted. There's an M6Y up there in the Conway at the back of the map. Long way away. Shells are going in though. Pulled back to his teammates again, and I think the reason he pulled back was he wanted to cross over onto the other lane of bushes that goes alongside this road. You see a couple of tanks right up the centre line as well as a standard B. Oh, T100 LT, and if he spotted him, then yeah, he's been spotted. Yeah, if you spot the T100, who also has incredible camo qualities, then more than likely he can see you too. And I think his teammates, well, unfortunately he's lost 320 hit points, and he actually lost his commander. And if you lose both crew members, the tank's out of the battle, even if it hasn't been destroyed. Okay, so he's creeping forward again. That T100 LT just took a massive hit, and he fired one round in. Ow! Took another hit, this time from the M48 pattern. Not good. Luckily he didn't lose a crew member this time, but he's down to half his hit points. But look at that, he's found an Object 268 version 4. Now, go at him guys, take him. He's decided to bail, but that's only mainly because that guy could be too close. He didn't know. He hasn't been spotted, so he's okay. That was his teammate, his platoon mate. Zik022 just hit him, and Zik022 gets the kill as well. Okay, pushing forward again, trying to get closer. Oh, the T100 LT on the enemy team just got taken out. He was hiding in a bush, and I think a shell that was actually meant for the Gorilla 15 took out the T100. It's popped up that he's been killed by the E100. I don't think that was intentional, because he wasn't spotted until he actually died. So that's good, because that means that's the only spotter on the enemy team who's gone. Now he's telling them, hit that M6Y quick. And the rounds are going in. He's picking up loads of spotting assist here. 5.7k. There's a T54 up there. Yeah, he's frantically saying, hit these guys, please. If that T54 comes down, he can push forward into the bushes. At the moment, he can't move because that guy would spot him immediately. And he's worried about people on the centre line as well. There's that 121B. Oh, but he's dropped below the centre line now, so he can push forward. Nice. Good timing. Well, he's sneaking ever closer to the enemy.
Moving to support your position.
He's got help behind him. 8,832 spotting assist already. Sorry, 8,882. He's got more. This tank is really, really good at spotting the enemy without being seen. But that 121B is headed this way. He could get too close. And yeah, he decides to put one round into him, dive into the bowl. The 121's chasing him, but he quickly gets out of the bowl because the 121B would take him out with a couple of shots. And the 121B did take some damage there, and I think he's a one-shot now. So Zik has decided to go the other side of the road into the bushes. We still don't know where the 121 is because he didn't appear to come out of the bowl. He might be stuck in there actually at the moment. We can see there's an enemy up ahead. I think that's a standard B. Zik has positioned himself so he can make a fast getaway if he needs to. Okay, the M6Y's up there. The standard B's up there. Well, they just lost their 6Y. The standard B seems to be making a move towards the back of the map. He's turning himself around so he can move forward again. This is taking a risk, but it's a calculated risk. Oh, he managed to sneak across, and the convoy's now spotted. And look at that, it's another kill. And Seedlak's got 4 kills now. His platoon mate, and he's got a scout medal. I think I saw that he managed to get a patrol duty earlier while he was being chased about. It's fantastic work. He's spotting up to 10,000 now. T-30 up ahead. Taking damage. These rounds are whizzing past him into the enemy. That standard B's coming forward. No, he bailed. He got spotted. His sixth sense went off. He decided to pull out. The T-30's gone. Seedlak's taking care of the 121B, so he's no longer a problem. He was actually behind him. He was behind Zik for a short while. We've come up to the wreck of the convoy. There could still be that standard B up ahead of us. He's trying to sneak up. Seedlak's now got a top gun. I don't think the standard B's up ahead now. I think he's gone. No, I'm pretty sure he's gone. There he is! He's over by the railway crossing. Oh, ricochets off. But he's bailed off to shoot him just in case he was spotted. It's such a long reload, he needed to. There's an IS-7 on this side of the map. And he's going up to the centre line because he doesn't realise somebody's behind him. Oh, another sneaky shot. He got a high roll there, but he did get spotted, so it was good that he pulled back. Changing position slightly. This is very good spotting. He's now up to 12,500. Now, can he claim the kill on the IS-7? There's still 6 enemies out there. He's just taking a quick look at his positioning to see where everyone is. That IS-7. Oh, and the E100 gets the kill. I was thinking he was actually leaving that for his teammates to kill, because he could have taken the kill at any time, but he decided not to. Leaving that one for his teammates was very considerate. Okay, we've got an M48 pattern, the same one who hit him earlier in the game, and he's somewhere back here. It's probably in one of the bushes. Just picking the right bush there. There's the standard beat. Oh! And he's out the game. So his spotting's now up to 14k. And there goes the M48. His team must love this, because they really are doing so well. There's only 3 enemy tanks left. A Guerrilla 15, an AE Phase 1, and an M53, M55. Now, as far as we know, they're over this side of the battlefield. His teammate, Seedlack, could still get a Radley Waters medal. He's found the AE Phase 1. Okay, positions himself to get the spotting. Okay, it looks like he's around the corner, right in the corner, in that spot where he can't be seen from tanks on the west side of the map. So they're going to have to get closer. And Seedlack's actually positioning himself behind Zik so he can shoot at Zik spotting. He's got into the bush. Okay, so Seedlack's now ready for him. All he needs to do is find the enemy. And if he can get the kill, then he potentially could get a Radley Waters. There's the AE Phase 1. Rounds going in. The enemy just lost their M53, M55. He decided to drown himself, which is very bad sportsmanship. You don't drown yourself in an Arty. You fight to the bitter death. You do as much as you can to earn as many hit points as you can. You never drown. You always go down fighting. Okay, can hit the AE Phase 1, but he's leaving it for Seedlack. Go for it, Seedlack. Take him out. Yes! And that was the last kill of the game, because they've killed the Progetto at the other end, or rather the Guerrilla at the other end, and the game is over. Here's the end of battle stats. That was an ace tanker game for Zik022 in the Manticore on the Prokhorovka map. He managed to get a spotter for getting at least 1,000 hit points of spotted damage. He got a scout medal because he managed to be the first person to find at least 9 enemy vehicles. And he also got a patrol duty for being the only one spotting 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged. He's got the Holy Trinity. This is the Holy Trinity. If you've done the spotter, scout and patrol duty, you've done your job as a light tank to find the enemy for your team and allow them to do a lot of damage. A very good game indeed. Congratulations, Z. You deserve that ace tanker. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That actually went to his platoon mate. Seedlack, 99, managed 9,651 hit points. He picked up a high caliber, but he also got a top gun. In fact, he was one short of getting a Radley Waters in this game. All the spotting, I think, was actually provided by his platoon mate, Zik. Very well done. The second highest damage in the game was the E100, who managed 4,052, and the third highest damage went to the Progetto on their team, the Progetto 65. He managed 3,386. When it came to kills, it was Seedlack. Yes, 7 kills to him, 4 kills to the E100, 2 kills to the Patton, the AE Phase 1, and the Lorraine 50 ton on the enemy team. And unfortunately, Zik only managed none. He didn't get any kills at all. He only got 804 hit points of damage during the game, but his spotting was more important, and you'll see that later on, because now we're going to look at base XP, and just look at that, 1,430. We've seen higher base XPs in the Manticore, but on this occasion, it's Zik who did incredibly well. 1,430, the highest base in the game. The second highest actually went to his platoon mate, who also got 1,199, and they were the only 2 players over 1,000, with the next highest being the E100 and 815 base. He fired only 4 rounds in the game. Every round hit the target, but only 2 of them actually penetrated the target. I think he did have a couple of rounds which bounced off the target. He did damage of 804 hit points. He received 2 hits from the enemy, and both of them penetrated, I'm afraid. And he also spotted 10 enemy vehicles, not 9, 10, so more than he needed, as well as 3 enemy vehicles were damaged, none were killed, but he did do 15,739 hit points of spotting assist in the game, and that his team needs to buy him a drink, an alcoholic drink, if he does drink alcohol, because he certainly deserved it. He earned 66,487 credits on a premium count, got 29,919 from battle payments, a total of 139,623 credits altogether. After repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he made a profit of 70,946 credits. 1,430 XP, 322 for playing in a platoon, and 2,467 experience points altogether. It's a shame that his platoon mate didn't get the Radley Walters out of this. It would have been rather nice if he did, but I'm afraid the enemy were too eager to, or rather his teammates were too eager to kill the Guerrilla 15 at the other end. And of course that Arty let everyone down by drowning himself. You just don't do that in an Arty. You don't need to. All you need to do is perform in a heroic manner and try and take on the enemy and try and, if necessary, to ram the enemy out of existence, because it's so much more funny to do that than to actually drown yourself. Only losers drown themselves. Anyway, very well played by Zik022 in the Manticore. We do have some big Manticore fans in our channel. The Baseman from Hell, he played a game where he managed to get, I think it was combined of something like 20,000, which is pretty astonishing. But yes, this little tank is capable of doing something like that. So very well played indeed. Congratulations on your ace and holy trinity. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.